What's up, Valkyrie? We got some crazy new stuff to go over. New parallel heroes. What are we waiting for? Let's get in there. And I already got lucky on step 3. Oh, and I finally got a raffle unit on my main. I pulled her with 2 hours left on the banner. That's how it's done. There is a new beginner summon, and it's got a lot of pretty decent people on it. That being said, let's just go into the summons first. So you get to pull this summon for free every day, but certain days there will be a guarantee hero. The first day you'll guarantee get one. But as you can see, on other days you just have a chance. Now on my alt, I actually did see a featured hero on the chance day, so the rates might not be that bad. You get to pick 3 from this list. Just plan out your dupes so that you might get some red frames that you need. Okay, so the other special summon right now is special summon. To my knowledge, you'll get to pull on this one 2 times. The first time is for free because you'll get 10 tickets from logging in pretty much. And the second 10x, you'll have to do 7 days of connect battles once a day to get the other 10 tickets. But the pool is pretty crazy here. My accounts have picked up a bunch of niche stuff so far. And as long as you come in and do 1 connect battle a day for 7 days, within the next 3 weeks, you'll get to have 2 free 10x pools on this one. So good luck to you. And last but not least, we have our parallel dimension party. This is the new one, and this banner is awesome. These heroes are so cute and so well done, and their kits are ridiculous. So let's go over them. And this animation on Raspy though, oh my god. Okay, so what's the gimmick? It's a new series, Parallel Heroes. What's going on with them? They have a unique feature called Ascension, which allows you to customize their action skills. And you increase this Ascension level by summoning duplicates of them. So kind of like the Primus with observers and their field level, but just a different thing. And even if you're buying an extra copy from the shop, you'll still get an Ascension level that way, which is nice. We have a new story with our parallel girls. We have Moni, Tholen, and Raspy to start. The banner gimmick, while you're pulling, will increase the rates of the heroes every time you don't pull one. So this system seems kind of obscure, but really it just increases the rates. So at the gray, each hero is 0.1. At the green, each hero is 0.2. Blue is 0.3. I believe red is 0.4%, but it could be 0.5. I didn't actually get to confirm. But if you get to the final stage and get to fever, each hero has a 1% chance of being pulled. That's 3 1%s. I saw this the other night with a guildie who got to push to step 25 because they had 80k. And now they're waiting to pull the next one while they have fever to see the 1% chance. Here's the art from Moonstreamer Moni. She's so cute. They really did a really good job on all the art on all these. There's Mechanism Queen Tholen. She looks so good. Fashionista Raspy looks so good. That outfit is amazing. Let's go through their kits though. They're absolutely insane. Not to mention that their gear is also pretty bonkers. They have really crazy all ally effects. So like with the Asterism banner, the Parallel Dimension banner also has all of the lucky heroes on it at the 0.015%. So they do come through. I've already seen a lot of lucky heroes come through and not on the guaranteed lucky step. Every 5 steps you're guaranteed to see 1 lucky hero, just like an Asterism banner. Step 25 you get the gearbox, which is one of the 3 random pieces of gear. I'll just go over them briefly, but I mean all ally skill gauge, all enemy thunder chain, triple hit that ignores barriers and counterattacks. That's 1 piece of gear. That's insane. This gear is all ally frenzy quick, and then a triple enemy hit that ignores shields and barriers. It's so good. And the Raspy gear has an all ally attack skill gauge conversion barrier and SAR and agitation water. And then it does a triple hit that ignores everything. This is a new level of gear. Their restrictions are pretty severe though, so you won't be able to just throw them on anybody. And here's the lucky hero list that's available to be seen. But since I pulled Tholen on step 3, my rates got reset back to 0.1%. But after you pull twice, you get that boost up to the 2nd level for 0.2%. And then 3 pulls after that, you get up to level 3 for the 0.3%. And like I mentioned, it's only this red level up that I wasn't sure if it was 0.4 or 0.5% rates. The best part about this mechanic though is that it repeats after it resets. So you continuously get to see better rates as you keep pulling throughout. You don't just get it one time. You can hit fever multiple times on the way up to step 30. Okay, well let's finally take a look at the heroes and see what we're working for. The final note about the Ascension levels is that every time you pull another dupe, you get to unlock another Ascension condition. Now when you see their action skill while their info is maxed, you'll see everything. You'll only start off with 1 of these at a time and then unlock them further. So let me show you this way instead, because it seemed kind of convoluted to explain it there. Once you get a parallel hero, you'll come into their stats, and there's an Ascension Condition Settings button over here. At the beginning, you'll only have the first level available, which I think includes the one I have selected in this one. At level 2, you get one more, which kind of seems like a PvP-ish for skill gauge down to 2 back enemies if you take a lot of damage. But these conditions are basically just deal a certain amount of damage, use your auto skills or action skills so many times, or lose so much health in a certain hit. The first one that I have set is if the attack does 100,000 damage, then the 3 allies with highest attack get Agitation Physical for 3 turns, which is crazy good. You can see that come through. You see the selection here for the action skill, and then it comes through as part of her action skill description. So the more dupes you pull, the more of these you can set, and I believe you can set up to 4 once you've golded them 4 at once, which will just add so many components to the action skill. It'll make it way stronger. And also, whenever you hit that criterion for the Ascension condition in the first time in a battle, you'll get this bonus effect at the bottom. This also scales up with your Ascension level. So you basically get to cleanse your party of 2 random status ailments, and I'm not sure what the reset effects are. Maybe it's like a stun or an interrupt, but this might be some other future mechanic coming in with parallel heroes. I'm not sure yet. The action skill is just insanely good. The most notable thing is that the underworld shot, which prevents master, this is the first time a celestial has been targeted with an action skill. So she targets humans and celestials, which is all you need to hit in PvP pretty much. Passives are pretty strong overall, including Lost Field, and she has a new Judgment Chain all, which is an airborne enemy slow opener, and then a really strong human amp. She gets 50% to herself and then gives 30% to all allies. So that's stolen. And the Ascension level thing looks pretty neat on the PFP as well. Okay, this is Raspy's kit at gold. This all ally component is absolutely insane. It just has so much. SAR 70 with everything else. And then the Ascension conditions, you can add in some extra stuff on it as well. That's going to be so good. A self-defend all allies and stack up. I think all these girls have triple enemy hits that ignore pretty much everything. Another Celestial targeting, Elf Beast Celestial. And if you thought she was going to be a weak melee, well, I think again, they gave her the best inherited immunity all in the game. And Absolute Depravity 3, the Corrupt Opener helps. It's not the craziest, but still good. And then Multi-Killer to Grounded and Therian. She covers a lot of amps. No Lost Field on her though. She does get high gravity. And last but not least, a Moonstreamer Moni. Were they trying to add Future and Rhythmic together? How do you even Futurismic? I guess it wasn't that hard. Okay, the conditions are going crazy here. This is already starting off as when she's gold frame, she's already got 30% skill gauge like a Elson, Resolute Master Quick, and you can add all kinds of crazy stuff. You could add a boon with Ascension conditions. Oh my gosh. You can add an additional all ally excluding self 20% skill gauge on top of the 30% that she already does. What? That's insane. And a Shadow Clone Preventer to Grounded. Oh, but that's a condition. And this triple hit ignores barriers and counterattacks. And most of her CC ignores Grace. Moni also has high gravity. Clock up to self, all ally sacred cheer, one of the best. Lightning rage all, pit chain and brand resistance. Full resist on brand and 80% to pit chain with a thunder chain application. That's pretty good. And you can get the boon condition by getting your first dupe. So she can boon her brand resist throughout a fight at Ascension 1. These girls are crazy and the rate's ridiculous. Seeing 1% out of Fever is insane. It's awesome. This is a really good standard for rates, and this system at first glance seems really good. Seems really strong to the player. Definitely want to encourage this kind of banner by pulling on it. They're the brand new series. They're going to be tied very close with new content coming out, so they will help your account very much so. And they look great. No more of the crazy event wall. We've come down to a realistic bite-sized portion of events. We have one more scenario right now. It's just 3 chapters, a quick in, quick out, just some free diamonds. And we have a 10-star CB right now, which if you're not working with a good support lock hero, 10-star might be a little difficult for you. I gotta see how triple boosted Dolan works on this one. I hadn't since I pulled her late last night. Other than that, we're pretty clean on it. There's a weekend login bonus. There's some other special login bonuses right now. We get triple hero souls from hero quest drops right now, and not much else. Hopefully you got some progress done on all the EX groups while all of them were here. I don't know when the next time Heroic Wander is coming, but prepare for that. And otherwise, Obtained is looking really good right now. Got a lot of fresh blood. But anyways, everyone, I think that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. So Appreciate you joining me today. Hopefully Ateam keeps treating Valkyrie and its dedicated players well. The fact that the parallel world banner repeats its increased drop rate is really nice for the player. Definitely want to see more things like that in the future. But until next time, everybody, foots out. Cheers.